Hi guys, today's video I will demonstrate how to cut down a tree using a chainsaw. The tree we'll be cutting is this one right here. It's a blue gum tree. It's not that big, but it's pretty long, as you can see up there. So that's what it looks like. This one here on this side. It looks something like that. So I want to fell this tree right there between those two trees, straight like that. I will demonstrate how to use your chainsaw to cut down this tree, also how to use your felling sights if your chainsaw has them. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to say is whenever we're operating a chainsaw, always wear proper PPE. I don't have my chainsaw pants on today, but I have my Husqvarna chainsaw helmet. This is the Husqvarna Forest helmet with earmuffs. Then I also have Husqvarna gloves. You get chainsaw chaps or chainsaw pants which has fibers in them. And if you cut into your leg with a chainsaw, the fibers will come out and stop the chain. Another thing, always make sure your chain brake is properly working. This is your chain brake right here. See, when it's back, disengaged, the chain can spin. When it's engaged, the chain cannot spin. Always make sure that's working. Another thing, if you're using a big saw like this, always make sure you read your owner's manual and understand the capabilities of it and the power of it. So, let's get right to it. Let's cut down this tree. What do you say? Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get the direction to fell your tree in. So, I showed you this is the line where I fell my tree in. As you can see, you're on your chainsaw. Some chainsaws have it. I don't know if all of them have it. I don't think all of them have it. But some chainsaws have it. This Husqvarna 365 Special has it. Are felling sights, which are these lines right here, all around the saw. Right there, up here, and down the side. All around the saw. So what you'll do is you'll go ahead and cut your wedge. And as you're cutting your wedge, you'll cut it, this is your tree, you cut your wedge, make sure your bar is parallel with the wedge, and then look down these sides, and that's where your tree will fell or fall. So let's start with our wedge in here. I think I'll cut it a little bit higher right here. And before I cut the tree, I just quickly want to demonstrate how to see where a tree's gonna end when it falls. Okay, so this trick I'm going to show you is called the stick trick. What you do with it, you get a stick or some tool or something which has a handle on it. And what you do is you take the end of your stick, one end, hold your arm stretched out, and put it on your cheekbone right there. And then you're going to let it fall, just like that. The first thing you're going to have to do is cut your wedge. Then line this up, line your hand up here with your wedge, align the top of your stick here up with the top of the tree there. And walk back and forth, and then there where that and that lines up, the tree's end should fall right there. Okay, let's cut down this tree and see where it goes. so now I've cut the bottom of my wedge here. The bar is parallel with the wedge at the back. And as you saw in the photo, this is exactly where my tree is going to fall. Straight down there. So, now what I like to do at this point is just take some kind of stick or something, and here where a bar ends right there, just poke that stick in there. And that would be a sight when cutting this top piece off, cutting your wedge out. So I'm just going to take the stick here, okay, so I'll just take this stick here and poke it right in there. Back my bar out a little bit. I'll just take the stick and poke it right in. It should look like that. So then, when you cut, you see your stick there at the back. See that stick there? Right here? And you can line your bar up with this here, with that there. You can make a nice accurate cut. So let's do that real quick. It should come together like this. So the felling sights, if your bar is parallel in there, just like so, and you look down the sights, then that tells you where the tree's going to fall. So I've quickly finished my wedge. You can see both sides, this cut here and this cut here, meets perfectly in there. Then what we'll do with our back cut, if this is a bigger tree, I'll take my bar and I'll press it in right here. And remember, when cutting your wedge, always take this line here and always cut about that much on top. So we're going to cut it right in here. Going to cut that down like that with our back cut. If this is a bigger tree, we'll push our bar in right here and we'll clean it out and just leave a little piece of holding wood at the back. When you can just check everything's still fine, when you're ready to fall it, you can clip that piece of wood off and the tree will fall straight where you want it. But this tree is not that big, so we'll just do our back cut and the tree should fall right in there. So I think you want to see this tree fall. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put 2 logs right there as well, and I'll let this tree fall between those 2 logs and between those 2 trees there. Okay guys, here we go. Okay, so what I didn't see was it's going to hook on that limb up there. I didn't see that. That's why I didn't fall in here. But you can see that it's still between the two trees there. It just didn't fall in here. That's why I didn't fall in here. But it's down. It's straight. So let's limb it and we can take it home and make poles out of it, I guess. So let's do that. Always double check when cutting down a tree, the limbs, cutting next to bigger trees like this. Okay, so that's how you cut down a tree. It didn't fall exactly how we wanted it to, but you know what? Double check it, and it should. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you on the next one.